Good morning, good morning. Can y'all hear me? Uh, oh, Lord. Good morning, fellas. Let me know if y'all hear me because I was in a rush. Do-do-do-do. Press up. Give me a one if you see me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys are full of jokes. Y'all called me. I sent him a text. I tell him I'm running behind. And guess what he does? He calls me. God, y'all are killing me, man. Oh boy. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I'm running a little bit behind. Sorry. It was hard to get up. I wound up violating yesterday. The computer says I was okay, but then I look on now it says I'm okay again. I don't get it. It says I violated yesterday. Now it says I'm okay. Oh well. But what happened was I was coming on all these Texas back roads and actually violated. Violated my on duty time. I ran out of my on duty time. I don't get that, but it is what it is. But let's go ahead and get started. Hold on one second. Do 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 do.
Very, very happy birthday.
Yes.
But, got one more but. Now that I got y'all all here, it took me a long time, but I was going to say this. There's one thing I just don't like about Norman.
Uh-oh.
And Norman knows we keep it real. There's one thing I like about Norman. And that is her last name. Norman.
That's my conversation for today. That's my conversation. That's our subject for today. Learning how to be married. That moment in my life was the first positive thing I ever did in years. The first smart thing I ever did in years. Instead of being, making that decision to ask her, making it an emotional one, it was a calculated one. I sat down and wrote a list of things I wanted and needed from my future wife. I didn't get to sit down and write this astronomical, retarded, unobtainable list of what I wanted and deserved. No, I didn't do that. I wrote down some very simple, very basic things that I needed. I wasn't like you hear a lot of these women. I wasn't dumbing down. I wasn't settling. I was just honest with myself. I was honest. Good morning. Good morning. When you get, I don't know if you've seen the video that not the video, but it's part of this live. When you get a chance, go back and just watch what I'm talking about. I just had an honest, I mean, as honest as I could get, list of what I want in a woman. And this woman, she passed with flying colors. To say that, with my heart, with my soul, my whole everything, because I joke about it. That moment, I was literally gonna piss my pants. I was terrified. If y'all go back and look, my father, who I always talk about, that was the old man in the bottom of the picture. Charles and his wife, if you look straight ahead, they were dead center in there. And my friend Keisha and three other people, I told that Keisha was the person who actually filmed it. We get to these positions, it's, and I don't mean to knock you women down, but y'all put these unobtainable. It's like gold. You want unobtainium. Well, I want to be happy. No, you're being selfish. Good morning. Yeah, thanks for passing. Thanks for coming by. You're selfish to the point that because I got my bachelor's in economic whatever, and you think because you got that bachelor's you're better than everybody in the world, and you're looking for super ninja, and he ain't there. Good morning, Miss T. You're a little late, but when you get a chance, go back to the beginning of the video. I just posted. You know what? I'm gonna do it again because you just came in. I'm gonna do it again. Hold on.
Very, very happy with this birthday.
Yes.
But, got one more but. Now that I got y'all all here, it took me a long time because I was going to say this. There's one thing I just don't like about Norman.
Uh-oh.
And Norman knows we keep it real. There's one thing I like about Norman. And that is her last name. Norman.
Okay, I'm back. The reason I'm saying this, and what I'm saying is, I came up with the most basic. It was nothing. There was no selfishness in the list of the woman I want to ask to marry me. I said, what do I need and what do I want out of a woman? And this woman, she passed phenomenally. And each day that I wrote in that list something else, because I never, over the years of my life, I never thought or never knew what I wanted. And I finally sat down and I wrote just a basic list. And when she passed that one, I thought in my mind, what else do I need? Do I need anything else? And when I wrote it a couple of days later, she passed with phenomenal, flying colors. I didn't have this ridiculously notion of all of these things that we throw down on stuff today, that I need this super ninja to come flying, on a magic carpet and swoop me off my feet or anything like that. It was just the most basic principles of what my retarded, and Charles is going to say that don't talk about you. My retarded, self-centered, self-absorbed, clueless self was looking for. Just your basic list. And every time I wrote it down, God said, oh, I already told you that's who she is. Check mark. And I wrote in you so ignorant, Darren. I told you that's who she is. Check mark. Check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark, check. She gets so mad every time I tell her that I put her through the test. Like, how dare you? But I needed to know. I didn't want to be in another horrific marriage where I was going to be treated like a piece of crap just because I wanted to be loved. I wanted to be cared for and about. Just the basic stuff. And she passed with flying colors. I'm not dogging you women out, but boy, y'all need to clear your mind. Because like Mike says, and trust me, Mike, I didn't want to go on that live. But folks are not understanding just the normal mentality of a man, just not your not player, but just a normal, uneducated, everything man that just wants a companion. You can see the look in her eyes. She just thought all she wanted. She didn't even mention marriage because I brought it up. She said, well, I just want a boyfriend. I want, someone to spend the rest of the life with. I think that's what she said. Don't call me because she'll kill me. And honey, if you're listening, I'm sorry. But that meant the world to me because I was and am a hopeless romantic. You learn when you get a chance, go back to the beginning of this video and check out, because I just posted it twice. I did one for Miss T so she can see where I'm coming from. I got what I needed. Finally. I got what I wanted. Finally. And like we talk and and everybody thinks that getting married is the end result. As soon as I get married, I can let everything, I can let these man boobs get bigger. I can, I can eat like a cow again, and I can act the fool because I made it to the finish line. No, marriage is not the finish line. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of a wonderful adventure. I was talking to Charles yesterday. I mean, it was yesterday or the other day or something like that. And I was mentioning to him that I feel about this woman and we've been together 8 years. I feel just as strong about her right now than I've ever felt about her, and it hasn't died out. I got to use Miss T. Your conversation. Everybody in there was like, I gotta have my me time. I gotta have this time. I gotta, and that might work for y'all. But when I come home, she's got to be in the vicinity. That's all I need. If I'm outside, she got to be there. And every once in a while, she'll come outside and hug me or whatever, and then go, okay, I'm going back inside. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I appreciate that. And we're going to talk about why that can't, love mowing. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. And what I'm saying is, this was the beginning. It was like you said. Y'all see it, fairy tale. It became a fairy tale for me, and I finally started praising God and thanking God that And I tell you, I talked to God like we homies. I was like, "Dag, man, it took you long enough." You can laugh. I said it took you long enough, but see, here's the part of that prayer. Here's the part of all the other stuff. God didn't just put her in my life, but He put this crazy SOB in a position to teach my dumb, ignorant behind how to be married. And y'all say, what are you talking about? He's in that video with a big bald head right up in the front row, and he's in this live right now. I needed someone to keep it, you know how we say keep it 100 and not pull any punches, to teach me how to be a husband. Not saying that he is perfect, but he let me know. No, time out, time the F out. Don't say that. You will be done if you say that. What you just told me, you'll be done. Don't say that. Or no, don't do. Oh my God, don't do that. Don't stop. And the reason is he already did it, and it didn't work for him. He's like, you know what I mean? That's what a real friend is about. A real friend will not hurt your feelings, and it's not out to hurt your feelings, but will jump in front of your black ass before you F something up, and before you screw something up. Do you see what I'm saying? Welcome in. Before you destroy something, he will step in and say, no. You got to learn. No, shut up. And see, this is what I was talking about. I was reminded that someone stepped in and told the truth and said, boy, like I'll give you an example. Yesterday, I jumped in Miss T's thing because I seen my man. My man was he was listening to react and not listening to learn. And Miss T had thrown the whole instruction book at him and been hinting at it on her lives. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. And my man, look, I said I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I thought, I just got off of there. And I jumped. No, player. You got to learn that your mantra, your whole inner being is saying, I'm sorry, even when you ain't. You know what I mean? You got to learn, just like sometimes your partner, your wife, the love of your life, all that, they know because they smarter than us. We be doing this stuff thinking that we could cheat and get away with it and all that stuff. And they looking at us half the time when they done forgave us and let it go. And we think we done got away with it. They probably done been in 2 or 3 affairs because they smarter than us. And I'm not saying mine did it. I hope not. Please, God. But I'm just saying, we have to, guys, brothers, we have to start sticking together and coming together and saying, hey, man, I made it through that minefield. Let me tell you how I did it. And I'm not saying that in a negative connotation. I'm not saying that in a bad way. Look, I said a big word, don't even know what it means, connotation. In a bad way, I'm saying you got to learn how to be happy. This ain't no Disney movie. You got to learn. You got to be able to tiptoe through the minefield. And then one day that minefield become tulips because you already know. Oh, no. Oh, yes, there. Yes, there. I met this bitch sometimes where my wife would say, and I'd say, yes, there. Okay. And was looking for a reaction, wanted something, and okay. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Exactly. When you're ladies, when you're alone so much, y'all don't want to hear nothing from nobody. I remember when we would talk about her car, and I would check her oil on she had a BMW convertible something or whatever. I don't know what the name, but it had a automatic. No, not an automatic, but it didn't have a dipstick for the oil. But guys, and I'm not even a mechanic, but my father was. When that oil level's low, you can hear them lifters. Chip, 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 chip. And from time to time, I'd hear them effing lifters. It would drive me up the wall. Baby, you need oil. Baby, I don't need oil because, my thing ain't tell me. My baby, you need oil. Tip, 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 tip. And I was like, this fool, because she gonna blow the engine in that car. And no, don't touch it, don't do it. I had to sneak around because she had an oil leak. I'd have to sneak around and put oil in the car because she didn't want to listen to me. Something that basic. But you got to understand, as a man, that's one of my husbandly duties, to keep an eye on your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep an eye on you and your stuff. And that it always was like that. And I learned. And I remember I was calling Charlie. Hey, bro. She about to blow an engine in this car. I'm about to tell her. Nope. Just wait till she ain't around and put a cord in there. You know what? You're right. You know what? You are totally right. Exactly. And guess what? That's what I did. I put Lucas in there. I put a whole container in the daggone thing. Kept that car running. Stuff like that. Another example. Something that went out. And she's like, well, we need to get the light fixed. I said, walk around. Look in the dining room. Is the dining room light off? No. Walk out in the garage. Check to see if the light's on. Or the garage light's off. Okay. If the garage light's off and the garage and the light in the kitchen's off, no, and the light in the washroom's off, both of them wouldn't go off at the same time there. Go to the fuse box and see if anything got tripped. No, nothing's tripped. We'll trip them all. Turn them all on and turn them off. We don't need to do that. Just follow me here, baby. Turn them all on, turn them off. Turn them all on. Oh, the light's working. Yes, honey. It got tripped. You see what I'm saying? I'm just using basic stuff. I'm using basic stuff here. We need to learn each other instead of when we get together and we yell. I'm not stupid. Nobody's calling you stupid. Just play along. Follow me here. Play along, honey. And I'm not saying she did that. But see, we're so used to the negative. We're so used to the negative. I got to use Miss T because you give me a lot of, when I go in your live, you give me a lot of conversations to use on my channel. I'm acknowledging that I did not officially come up with that, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm acknowledging your channel because there's people on there that are so hurtful and they got so much hate up in them. Because when I could tell because he reminded me of me on there boasting. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then come on, hey guys, I got nothing. Charles knows that. Charles and Mike know that joke. I got nothing. And that's what my man had yesterday. And everybody was dogging him out. There was one dude, he don't want you. He don't want you. Give him up. He don't need. Give him up. Let it go. Let him go. And one person put on there. You mean to tell me he a grown ass, not ASSAZZ, grown ass man, and all this and a grown ass man, and he don't know what you teaching a grown ass man. Yes, you teaching a grown ass man. I'm my mid-50s and still don't know what the heck I'm doing. And I'm telling you from the male perspective, y'all making it so easy on me. When I got on, I didn't watch the whole live. I said, okay, negative energy. I need to get off here. I need to go over here. And I sent my wife a text. I think hold on. I think I put it on here. Yes, it is. I sent her a text right after that live. And I said, baby, I appreciate you. Love you. I'm proud of you. Thanks. Thanks for blah, blah, blah. When you do just the basics, and I was like, well, you know what? I need to tell the one I'm with, I appreciate you. I need to tell the one I'm with, thank you. I need to tell the one I'm with, hey, I'm proud of you. See, because 99% of what I do is driving. 99% of what she does is mental. Her brain gets tired. You know what I mean? And the thing with that is, I got to say it, I'm going to say it again. You got to learn who you're with. You don't say it all the time. I learned not to say it or do it all the time. You just got to know when strategically let that person know you care about them. Let that person know that you love them. Let that person know that you appreciate them. Let that person know. You got to know. You see what I mean? And like Charles just said, you're never too old to learn. But everybody nowadays, what? You didn't know that? I'm done with you. You're blocked. What? You're broke? I'm done with you. You're blocked. What? What? You talking to me like that? I'm done with you. You're blocked. Now, I'm not saying don't look for the red flags, but what you could say is, hey, hold up. Wait a minute, ninja. Don't talk to me like that. I don't know where you got that from, but I'm not going to be talked to like that. Because guess what you just did? You set up a positive boundary and you let them know you ain't the one. I knew a family lived across the street from me to the right. If you didn't know them, you would be scared. You would literally be terrified. I don't believe I actually remember this. They were the Joneses. Everybody in that family yelled. If I spoke like that, my father would have knocked the piss out of me. But they all yelled. Like he would say, the father would say, Jay, get over here. I'm like, damn, what'd I do? I need you to do this. Okay, my dad. Oh, everything they did was yelling. But if you didn't know them, you would know something funny about this. And then if you come in and you want to hey, ho, lower your voice, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? We got to stop being so, sensitive, but put out, I didn't even know what a healthy boundary was till after I got out of all these narcissistic relationships, all these painful relationships, and got into a regular relationship. And it was funny. I had to learn how to be mad and how to not stay mad. I remember I was like, I'm not doing it. Who the heck was you think you are? And Charles would come in and he'd say, wait a minute, hold up. So what are you mad at? Why, that's stupid. That's stupid to be mad at that. Slow your roll, calm down, and just say yes there. And I ain't calming down. I'm fuck you and fuck everybody. I'm not calm. And then one day I decided, man, that ain't working. Let me calm down and say yes there. And I'm looking like, what? That worked? Holy moly. That worked? You're looking like, what? That worked? I honestly, if I say I got nothing, y'all have a fit. I'm just joking. I honestly am so appreciative of passing on of the knowledge, bro. Let me show you how to stay out of trouble. Let me pass on some helpful suggestions, some helpful something around. Bro, you're about to go down in flames. Oh yeah, you're about to go down in flames. You know, the understanding that we don't know, and we're always quick to go to natural instinct. The Bible says, I'm gonna give you a Bible quote because it's one of my favorite. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, lean not to thy own understandings, and always acknowledge him, and he'll direct your path. Well, you know what the part, lean not to thy own understanding. What that, and I'm just going to tell you the basic definition that is. Don't go back to your instincts. And this is why I live on this mantra. Big word, guys. You got to learn how not just love a person, but like them. Because love, especially with you women, if you love your man, y'all get in an argument, y'all don't go, y'all don't, y'all just don't. A shotgun. You got the big rounds and you got the buckshots. The buckshots just light your ass up and you put you on fire. Many BBs all over the place, but you will survive. When y'all get in an argument, most women go for the jugular vein. Jugular vein somewhere around here somewhere. And y'all go for the kill. And guys will do it sometimes too. But I know the woman I'm with, if I go for the jugular vein, I might end my relationship. And I don't ever want to go for the jugular vein because I like her. And I love her a lot, but I like her more than I love her. And for me, in my situation, that's stronger than love. Because love, I've had people say they love me and dogged me out. They've lied, they've dogged, but love means nothing compared to the word like. Because I equate like with I'm gonna try my best not to hurt you. I'm gonna try my best not to and I'm not gonna try to draw blood. And I've told Charles a few times, I because of being in so many horrible situations, I'm used to going back to my own understanding, not to own. I'm used to going back to the natural part where you hurt me, so I'm gonna hurt you back tenfold. I'm gonna say this because I know this secret. I know you deep down faith. You got to learn if you're gonna love somebody and be in a relationship, don't ever, male or female, don't ever go for the jugular vein because you will change the relationship. You're going to change the relationship and it might become irreparable. You won't be able to repair it, or it's going to be held. You're going to be held to a. You're going to be held to a standard that you'll never be able to come back from. That's one thing we got to learn. That's something I'm learning daily. You know what I'm saying? Something that I'm learning to understand daily. It's it's not easy, but it's just like just like that verse, faith without works is dead. Even though I believe in our magic, but I got to keep on working at it. I got to come up with something. I got to come up with something to not because I need to or have to, but because I want to. Like, when I sent that text, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. And I'm appreciative of what I said. I like the person I'm with. What that mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? Why you keep on saying that? When you like someone, you don't mind being around them, even if y'all are with together each other 24/7. I remember one time she came out here with me. Man, I was on cloud nine. It was the funniest thing. I was taking pictures and everything. Before she she didn't realize about the bathroom situation that we both have to get up. I have to walk across the parking lot to go to the bathroom. I wasn't just laying in the bed. I was being the protector at that point. But when she got out of the truck, like y'all say, I couldn't breathe. When she was gone, I had to drive again. I said, okay, calm down, calm down. She's still in your life. She's just home, you know. And those fun, enjoyable experiences remind me of the blessings that God gave in this woman in my life. Everybody's situation ain't like mine. I know that. I understand it. But I'm just trying to let y'all know that there's some positive Black people out here, some positive relations that you can see that it's possible. You can see that it's obtainable. Even if you don't want to ever get married and you just want to have a boyfriend, that it's possible, guys. It's truly, truly possible. But it's not going to be possible if all you're doing is, you can't tell me what to do. And that goes for male and female. And if you look at it, when you say I do, you're not telling me what to do, because you're two individuals becoming one. I'm my own person. You know what? You're so used to that crap. You're so used to that negative whatever. Why don't you try something else? You know, the Bible says, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Oh, what it's saying is, try me out. You might just like it. But you got to know you with the right person to try what I just said. You got to know that you're with that right person to try what I just said. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Because I like my wife more than and I love her to death. Because I like her more than that, even when she get on my last nerve. And I'm like, this so-and-so. Then I'll look again. And then I'll look again. I'm supposed to be mad, but I want to go kiss her. Think about it, bro. Think about it. There ain't no better feeling than that right there. No better feeling. Do you see what I'm saying? And trust me, I used to be highly religious. I'm on my way back down that road. But I'm not gonna be that one that blah blah blah. God said this, and because I'm a good arguer, I trust and believe. When I get back to my good point, I could come on your lives and hit you with all that stuff. But y'all so hypocritical. Okay, and I could add to it, but I don't like going down that road, because again, I'm highly multiply that, put the little multiplication mark times 10. I have to watch how I go, because Charles even said it. You feel I be wore out after my lives, because I'm not just writing stuff down, ideas. This is actually coming from the heart. It's coming from the heart. I've been so mentally abused over the years because people like me, we're called empath, but I like to say um, highly sensitive, or that kind of thing. I attract like that light right there. What's that? Like that light right there. I attract and was attracting narcissistic women, and didn't even know it, and thought it was me. I got a million of the stories. I got a million of the stories. And trust me, Charles, I'll tell you, I showed that I'm a nice person, but I got a little crazy in me too. I just keep it locked up behind closed doors. And that's not, it's in the blood, y'all. I'm just telling you. I prefer to be the nice, gentle, whatever. The nice, gentle guy, the nice, quiet guy. I prefer that, because it's hard to come down. Well, see what? It's hard to come down when you're way the heck up here in that anger. Yeah, a little bit. I don't ever want especially my loved ones to see that, you know, and it's happened a few times. I don't want that. And like I said, for entertainment purposes only. uh, hold on. For, for entertainment purposes only. But the reason I tell you, and I pass this on, I've passed this stuff on because some of y'all out there need to hear it. Someone out there need to hear it. I I remember we started out with just me and Mike, and then told Charles this. Then it moved. I got right now. I'm up to 28 to 30 average views on my live because someone need to hear it. Yeah, you're cutting up and laughing or whatever, but sometimes when you got that many people coming in, they either been through it or going through it or want to know how to deal with it. And see, y'all so used to having negative. You can't tell me this. You a grown ass man or grown ass woman, and everybody you all the women are this and all the men are this and everybody's this and everybody's that. Everybody's thrown into this one category, and it's all negative. But you don't see nobody else doing that, but us. You don't see nobody else doing that but us. What do you mean us? Us. Y'all know what y'all know what I'm talking about. And then we go well the dark skin the dark skin versus the light skin. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And see, a lot of y'all are dark skinned to me. And in the north we're called high yellows. And most of us have been dogged out our whole life because of this color. Not from white people, but from people of our same race. I get people looking in my eyes. I'm blind as a effing bat. You think you all that because you got green eyes. My eyes change color. You think you all that. No, I'm just lost. And I feel like nobody gives a F about me, but you think you all that. I don't think I'm nothing, you freaking idiot. I remember it used to happen all the time till I would stop and look at them like, you done yet? Oh, you got beautiful eyes. Your kids probably got beautiful eyes. And I would always look at them going, nope. I'm the only one with these stupid eyes and I can't see a daggone thing. And I gotta have these $500 pair of glasses. So give me a freaking break. You feel me? Do you feel me? We have to learn. It's like, remember, all y'all so daggone young, and especially all although y'all I've been in lives, y'all in your 40s, and I'm still have sex, and I'm gonna do this, and yeah. Wait till you get 50. As soon as you hit that 50, all that's gonna go out the door. You're gonna start thinking, yeah, I know you lived it, Mike, because I caught it. I caught it when he said it. You're gonna go out the door and you're gonna start looking for meaningful stuff. And I remember someone said it, yeah, men start acting right when their stuff stop working. It ain't even that. It's hit when you hit 50 and you start seeing your mortality. You start seeing that, hey, one day I'm not gonna be here. I want to be with somebody that's gonna give a fuck about me. I'm tired of the clubs. I'm tired of they popping bottles. You paying $700 for a $20 bottle of cheap ass liquor. What? Or you going to the strip club throwing a woman that's probably gay and looking at you like you're a piece of crap. If you want to throw some money at something, hey babe, go to your wife or your girlfriend. Hey babe, got some dollars. What you mean? Got some dollars. Put on that music and just give it to the right person that probably dang deserve it. But y'all ain't hear that from me. Y'all didn't hear that from me. And again, my wife makes good money, but she never emasculated me, especially over money. I could leave. I used to have I used to carry dollars, and I remember when I would get upset that she would take my money. I was like, man, you make double what I make. Give me my money, and she'd be laughing and giggling. And now, if I got money in my pocket, well, it's gonna stay in the house. She does for me. I just put it right on I'll leave it on the dresser, and it's gonna be gone. And she loves that. It's the little things. You gotta remember, it's the little things. I seen a I seen on I think it was TikTok. A boyfriend, he sat there and gave his girl he gave his girl a couple of $100. And she said, "What's this for?" He said, "It's just for you. Go ahead and, you said you was going to the store or whatever, And she looked bewildered. She looked bewildered and said, "Really?" And she looked at him, looked at him. He said, "Well, she said, I'm going to spend it on you." He just gave her a couple of $100, and that was his. I'm going to spend it on you. Let's go out to dinner. You want to go out to dinner? And she was getting, you want to go out? Let's go out to dinner. I'm treating. He just gave it to her, and she wasn't selfish about it. She said, let's do something together with this money you just gave me. That gave me an idea. I just can't throw out a couple of, but I'm going to do the same thing. And she don't have to take me out or whatever. I'm just going to give her something. Today, I'm making I'll be making when I stop or take a break. I'm gonna make the first payment because I done got lazy. I said it today. I'm gonna make the first payment on the cruise that we're going on next year, and I'm gonna start paying that again. See, sometimes you can forget just the basic stuff that you used to do, and they wonder what happened to that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start making payments on that again. Going to put stuff aside for, remember I told you, the money she shelled out for a certain thing, because she deserves that respect. Okay, I got about 29 minutes before I gotta go. She deserves that respect. Guys, and I said all of that in this live to say this. You got to make the effort to learn the person that you're with. And you can't forget that you've been blessed with such a mighty person. It might be male and or female. You can't forget who you are with. It's not just, well, I got you now, I don't have to do nothing. You got to work on that. Make that a part of your daily routine. Make that a part of your daily life. And anybody that came in, go back to the beginning of this video and see the video that I posted. This person, my wife that I'm talking about, I asked her to marry me. I posted that. I did that to show you guys that it is possible to have a positive relationship. And guys, if you get a chance, go over to Cruising is Fun anytime. They always mention me. They mention my lives. Nicest people. They so nice, it's ridiculous. And they deserve the support. They're not mean people like some of us out here. You know, some of us out here had to thicken up our skin. They're nice people. Cruising is Fun anytime. They're good folks. We as a race are so used to being negative. Our kids are getting shot. Our kids are getting killed. Our, our kids have changed. We got teenagers, and you've seen the videos, walking up the cars, shooting people. They're just exemplifying the stereotype that all of us are mean and vicious and all that. We got to have some positive. Just let's show some positive stuff to our own selves, to our people, to the world, so we can become who we were meant to be. You know, I'm a mixture of all kind of things because of what had happened to me. But remember, I allowed it. You got to also check yourself. Yeah, people done stuff to you. Some of that stuff you had no power over. Some of it you did. I'll say that. No, I always say that. I know why I came up with it, but it's my catchphrase now. Always know that if you don't think anybody loves you, just know that God loves you and I love you too. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out. See y'all tomorrow.